Gaston, Sarah Yuli. If you could go back in time, what one thing you would change and why? If you could go back in time, what one thing you would change and why? Sarah Yuli.
Thank you. Hello, fellow Toastmates and honored guests. If I could go back in time, I think the one thing I would change is I would have kept practicing my martial arts. I studied a Japanese style of martial arts called Shotokan. I studied an Philippine martial art called Arnis, and I studied a Korean martial art that I can't remember the name of. I only did it for a couple of years. But I loved doing those things. I loved learning how to punch and how to do a kata where you have a certain number of moves and then you come back at the end. And a kata is to demonstrate how well you do in a fight, so you don't really have to fight. You can just watch each other do the kata and then bow out. The Arnis one I did, which was the Filipino martial art, was short bamboo sticks. And there were all kinds of fancy patterns that you did with that. And you also learned how to do different kinds of sparring and disarms. And best of all, it was a way to stay in shape that was fun. And obviously, I've let myself get out of shape, and I hate that. So I still have pictures of some of that. When I was in junior high and high school, I did all kinds of sports. I played tennis and field hockey and baseball. And I even was a volleyball person. You know, I was in a small school if I played in the volleyball team. And I love riding a bike. Just recently, I bought an electric bike as a way of helping me get back in shape, because if I go up a hill and I don't quite have enough energy or my knee is hurting, I can give myself a little extra go with the electricity. So that's basically, I wish I had stayed active, particularly with the martial arts. Thank you.